once again. Good afternoon, Miss Renzo.
Good afternoon, Ken.
So we are back in the afternoon show with Ken. So right now, we are still here in Cityscape Tower 1 because after my show last week, I guess it was last week, right?
Yes.
So we have received a lot of inquiries, phone calls, and even emails about the processing, the loan processing, the PAG-IBIG processing. So there are still several questions that we encountered, and it was very nice that Ms. Renza was able to explain it thoroughly last time. But for today, she has this top 5 frequently asked questions that we will share to you again so that you'll be able to really understand the process of the bank. And para naman, hindi tayo mahirapan when it comes to our applications in the future. And of course, there is a surprise later on because they have something, MyVan Properties have something to share. And it will be shown later or discussed later as well by Ms. Renzel about what's the latest trend or what's the update of MyVan Properties. Okay, so how are you doing?
Well, I'm very fine.
So it's nice to see you again, and
Yes,
we're back
me too.
here. So we have we have received a lot of inquiries. I was actually very glad because I was not expecting, and we received a lot of reservations as well. So it's a good sign that when we are making awareness to the people, it will let them, it will really clear their minds para they have this smooth processing when it comes to acquiring properties, especially in today na medyo medyo maraming promos, affordable halos lahat because of the pandemic. So this is the right time and the right moment to invest. So the first question, Ms. Renzel, actually is, if there's an existing loan, is it still possible for them to apply, either bank or PAG-IBIG?
Okay. Kung possible ba na mag-apply pa ng loan kung may existing pa, ang sagot po dyan is yes, pwede pa po. So long as yung net income is qualified pa rin or papasa pa din sa required income ng bank or PAG-IBIG. So example, may existing loan ka sa bank, like meron kang auto loan or nag-loan ka ng car, and then maglo-loan ka naman ngayon ng bahay. So, yung mangyayari po dyan, ang ginagawa ni bank, i-check nila kung magkano yung existing na monthly amortization mo with your car kung nag-auto loan ka. And then, i-deduct nila doon sa income mo. Tapos, yung magkano yung nagiging net income mo versus the required nila, if papasa ka din, then you could still be qualified. And if ever naman mas mababa yung net income mo, magre-require lang naman sila ng co-borrower para ma-achieve mo yung kailangan na income. The same goes with PAG-IBIG. Kung may existing housing loan ka na, sa PAG-IBIG is you could actually loan up to 6 million.
Wow.
Okay? So long as, again, yung income mo is papasa pa din. So if ever may existing loan ka na bahay na nag-monthly ka ng around 5,000 lang, tapos ngayon maglo-loan ka na possible monthly income niya is mga around 15,000, if papasa ka sa income requirement pa din nila, gross kasi yung tinitingnan ng PAG-IBIG. So kung gross is, malaki yung chance na ma-approve ka pa din sa yung pangalawang loan mo na bahay.
Okay. So, just to make it very clear, they can still apply,
Yes.
and we just need to check their income. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, guys, yun na po yung answer doon. Yes, you can still apply. We can still process another loan just to make sure lang na we do have enough income to pay off the loan that we are processing.
Yes.
So the second question is actually, does this credit cards or any loans from other financing can trigger our application or can really tawag ito, yung nakaka-affect?
Okay, sa credit cards, yes, can. It would really affect our standing or our application with the bank. Once you have a canceled card, voluntary man yan, or meron kang existing balance before na hindi mo nabayaran, again, makikita yan ni bank sa system nila. So yung mangyayari, again, if meron kayong canceled cards, dapat humingi kayo or may existing kayo na balance kay bank sa credit card ninyo, kailangan i-settle ninyo yun at humingi ng certificate of full payment. Para pag nag-apply kayo ng loan sa other banks, yun yung ipapakita natin na yung canceled cards mo or yung existing balance mo with your credit cards before is settled na, bayad na. Kasi kung hindi, again, hindi ka, i-reject ka ni bank or i-decline yung application mo. While with PAG-IBIG, kung may canceled cards ka, pwede ka pa rin mag-loan sa kanila. Kasi si PAG-IBIG, hindi naman sila particular with the so-called credit cards kung may existing kayo na kinancel. But for the bank, sila yung stricto talaga kasi bangko din sila.
Okay. So meaning, they need to have this certification. What is that again?
Certificate of full payment.
Certificate of full payment. Okay, guys. So, as early as right now, we need to settle any other credit cards that we are having, especially if it has been tagged as canceled, or especially if yung matagal na nating di nababayaran. Yeah, to follow up that question, is it like, does it have any time frame ba, like even how many years na yung credit card na hindi nabayaran, they still need to pay it off, right?
Yes, actually kasi sa mga banks, I'm not really sure lang kung ilang years sila nag-keep ng record. But so far talaga, may mga clients kami dati na they have unpaid sa credit cards nila like 2007, 2008. Still nakikita pa rin ni bank yung balance nila. Kasi nakatag ka na as blacklist. So, kailangan talaga i-settle kasi I don't know how long they would keep the record.
I see. So actually, that's actually, guys, it would actually help you as well to be mindful of your expenses para at least when we do have these applications in the future, it will be easier. So right now, anyone or those person who are having credit cards, it's actually best to pay off the monthly, even just the monthly, no? Para hindi kayo malakihan in the near future because there are times that we tend to forget, nagkaka-interest, double na, kaya yun, backflip, lahat. Malaki na yung tapos di na kaya ng income natin, sugog na agad. Okay, so let me check on the third question kasi I've read something earlier about an email kasi. So, this is actually regarding the SPA. So, the best person ba, sorry for that. The best person ba to have this or to be assigned as attorney in fact is this direct family, or can they have any other person like yung friend nila?
For SPA, by the way, yung SPA, that stands for Special Power of Attorney. Ito yung document na ini-issue or ini-execute ng isang tao para mag-represent in behalf niya kung wala siya dito sa Pilipinas or kung wala siya, hindi siya available to do the processing, lalong-lalo na sa mga bank loans niya and transaction with my bank. So yung SPA talaga, yung kailangan i-appoint as the AIF or attorney in fact, kailangan yung immediate family or the first degree ng family, which is ito yung parents, the mom or dad, or yung mga siblings niya, brother or sisters, or kung married siya, pwede yung spouse niya. Okay? So, hindi pwedeng kahit sino-sino lang. It should be the immediate family.
Okay, just to, what is the difference between the SPA and the attorney in fact?
Actually, SPA, ito yung document. Tapos yung in-appoint na person or the authorized person, ito yung tinatawag na attorney in fact.
Okay. So, di ba? We learned something new today. So, SPA pala is the document lang. And then, attorney in fact is the person being appointed to do the processing.
To represent
To represent. Okay. That's the clear term. To represent on his behalf. Okay. So, how about this, brokers? They are actually having or sometimes being assigned as the attorney in fact. Do they have some limitations as well?
Okay. Kadalasan kasi naririnig natin or kadalasan sa iba, yung ginagawa nilang AIF, attorney in fact, dun sa SPA na ini-execute nila, is yung broker or agents nila.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, pwede siya to process lang during the reservation. But when it comes to signing of documents, application of housing loan with the bank, hindi na po siya pwede. Kasi hindi naman kayo kamag-anak. They do not belong to your first degree of a Filipino family. So, yung pwede lang talaga is yung immediate family mo or yung up to the first degree. Yung mga brokers at agents natin, pwede sila to represent lang during or in behalf during the reservation. But as to processing na, hindi na po siya pwede. Exact lang siguro kung relative talaga kayo, then that could be like auntie mo, kapatid mo ba siya or parent mo ba siya na naging broker mo, then that could be kasi you're an affinity naman. But if not, hindi talaga siya pwede.
I see. So that's it, guys. So we can actually have the agents or brokers, but limited up to the reservation or the processing. Pero when it comes to the signing of documents, application of loans, that's a different story. So it should be your immediate family, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, immediate family. Okay, so that's very clear. Thank you so much for that, Ms. Renzo. And the fourth question that we have here is, if self-employed or with business or practicing professionals, just like doctors or attorneys, so how could they process this bank loan?
Okay. Usually kasi, yung nag-a-apply ng loan is mga employed domestically, employed dito, locally employed, tapos yung mga OFW or mga seaman. Now, yung sinabi ni Ken na yung may business or self-employed at saka yung mga practicing individuals natin, like yung mga, again, lawyers, doctors, ganyan, dentists, okay, pwede pa din pong mag-apply ng loan, housing loan with the bank. Yung kailangan ng po dyan na isubmit instead of the payslips na kailangan is yung tinatawag natin na financial statement ng company mo at saka yung ITR ng company mo or the 3 years yan yung kailangan. 3 years na financial statement audited at saka 3 years din na income tax return mo stamped by BIR. At saka of course yung necessary permits natin. The business permit, the BPI permit, yun lang yung kailangan. At saka pinaka-importante yung bank statement din.
Okay. So they can still process the loan, and then they just need to, they just have this different
Requirement.
different requirement, but more or less it's
The same.
it's the same, diba? So there's no difference. That do they still have as well this how do you call that? If pag-employed, diba, we need to have this specific income.
Yes.
Pag self-employed or practicing professionals, do they still also have a specific income that they need to reach for them to process a loan?
Yes, kailangan pa din. Kasi nga, yung iba, may sinasabi nila may business sila. But, kaya sinasabi ko kanina na kailangan din ng bank statement. Kasi doon nakikita na, doon sa FS mo, pag sinabing ganito yung income mo versus the bank statement mo, kailangan mag-coincide din. Kasi meron kasing iba, kadalasan, kaya sila na-reject or na-disapprove yung application. Kasi yung maintaining balance nila sa bank is very mababa. Oo, yung iba, ang naiiwan na lang sa bangko nila is just like 5,000. So, pag nag-loan ka kasi sa bank, tapos business yung parang, business yung sa'yo, kasi self-employed ka or practicing individual, kailangan i-maintain mo rin. For example, kung yung income requirement ng locally employed is like example of 50,000. So, dapat din yung maintaining balance mo sa bank is also nasa 50,000 din. Example lang po to okay? So baka sabihin nyo, 50,000 lang yung kailangan. So that would also depend. Kasi nga doon makikita ni bank yung capability mo to pay. Kasi nga hindi ka employed, so meaning hindi ka gaya ng employed na may ma-receive ka talaga monthly na ganitong amount. So business kasi, depende yan, di ba? When you have business, may malakas minsan, may mahina. Itong maintaining kasi, yung parang magsasabi na may ganito ka talagang amount in your bank account na anytime pwede ka talaga, you have the capability to pay off your monthly amortization with the bank.
That's a very good input. Kasi most of us, like some people I've known, they just said that I do have this business, pero when it comes to financial statement, asking for this bank statement, parang next time na lang, parang ganun. Maybe that's because one of the reasons that they have. So basically, there's still a need for us to maintain the balance in the bank para naman the bank can really say that your balance is parang momentum, so may chance ka talagang makabayad if you will be having your loan.
Yes.
So that's actually very... Do you have any other...
Additional. Just an additional lang din, Ken. Kasi yung iba nga, walang marami talaga sa atin may mga business eh. Actually, yung mga Pilipino, lalo-lalo na ngayon. Ang dami-dami na akong nagbi-business. Okay, para actually ako din nagbi-business din ako. So yun lang yung tandaan din natin. Kasi yung iba nga, may financial statement sila. Kaya lang yung nangyayari din, pagdating sa financial statement, yung dinedeclare din na income is super mababa. So, tinitingnan kasi yan ni bank. So, kung dinedeclare mo na income dun sa business mo is only 20,000, 50,000 lang, or in a whole year, 200,000, 300,000 lang yung parang income mo. So, of course, still, madi-disapprove ka kasi imagine na 300,000 income in a year, tapos nag-loan ka. So, parang like sa self-employed kasi, pag ganyan yung, yung parang income mo, annual income, or the annual na total salary mo, pag yan kasi, that would fall on this specific income or monthly rate, diba? So, yun din kasi yung i-consider dapat nila. Kasi kadalasan sa iba, parang ang gusto nilang i-declare is mababa. So, dyan po, kadalasan, na-disapprove or na-reject yung application kasi masyadong mababa yung income na lumalabas dun sa financial statement.
So, baka siguro iwas tax din sila.
Siyempre, we understand naman. Pero again po kasi, pag hindi po tayo nag-declare ng tama, kayo din po yung parang mawawalan ng chance or parang opportunity. Kasi nga, ngayon talaga, tinitingnan talaga yan ng bangko. Kahit saan kayo mag-loan, tinitingnan talaga. Ito kasi yung proof na totoong kumikita yung business mo.
Hindi lang business. Actually, maraming business, guys. May online, may even street vendors, it can be considered as business. Pero we do have this specific na talaga sa government that we have to have this business permit and then sa bank statement if it's really credible. So that's actually a very good input that we know about na may limit, may income na dapat i-maintain when it comes to self-employed or persons with having business. Okay, so the fifth question that we have here is like, I don't know, if declined, do we still have a second chance? Like Popoy and Basha lang.
Okay, second chance Popoy and Basha talaga. Okay, of course, Ken, may second chance. May Popoy and Basha pa din. Okay, may second chance pa din. If na-decline tayo sa bank, kung na-decline kayo, we could still process your housing application with PAG-IBIG. Diba?
PAG-IBIG. Perfect.
Love pa din, diba? Okay. PAG-IBIG or the HDMF, yung Home Mutual and Development natin. Okay? So, pag na-decline sa bank, pinaprocess namin sa PAG-IBIG. But, take note lang po na yung sa bank and PAG-IBIG, when it comes to approved amount, yung i-approve nila na amount, yung bank po natin, majority ngayon is around 90% na yung i-approve from the TCP. So, yung magkano yung TCP mo, 90% of that, kayang i-approve ni bank. Well, sa PAG-IBIG naman, it's only 80% of the TCP or yung appraised value ng property. So, magdedepende pa din. Kasi, if ganito yung 80% ng TCP mo, pero ito lang yung appraised value ng property, yung magpe-prevail pa din is yung appraised value, the collateral amount pa din ng property.
Oh, I see. So, pag nire-check ka na ng isa, at least may sasalo pa.
Yes.
So, hindi ka talaga iniiwan sa So, bakit pala, why is it na they are only, for bank, they are only having it 90% approved, and for PAG-IBIG, it's 80%. So, I do know that a lot of our clients would like to know on why is this.
Yung kung bakit 80% tapos 90% sa bank. So, yung total contract kasi, diba, kung magkano yung parang remaining, yun yung tinatawag natin equity. Ito din yung parang safeguard ni developer. So, like sa bank, only 90% lang yung ilo-loan, 10% is yung equity natin with the developer for safeguard naman yung developer. Tapos kay bank din naman is also a safeguard for them kasi nga at least 90% lang yung parang in-approve nila from the total TCP of the property. Okay? Kasi hindi naman pwedeng 100% talaga kasi wala nang parang safeguard si developer. At the same time kay bank din, parang siya na ang parang overall na namuhunan dun sa property na iloloan ni client. So may buffer din.
Kaya pala. So, same as with safeguard, di ba? 99.9% lang. Hindi talaga 100%.
Tama.
So, parang kailangan pa rin may matira para at least hindi ka nauubusan pag in the future. So, same as, yun din yung feeling ng bank at ni PAG-IBIG. So, they wanted to have something in the future, just in case pag they multi-daloy or iniwan mo sila, ganon. So, they need to safeguard themselves. Parang PAG-IBIG lang.
Yes. 20% giving.
Okay. So, yeah, we are very excited of the promo extension that you have. So, can you tell us what is this all about?
Okay, promo talaga. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, extended yung promo natin na move in right away ni MyVan. Okay, for only 60,000 pesos, you could already move into your unit.
Oh.
Okay, oh, you can. So parang you have to reserve, magbabayad ka lang ng reservation at 20,000. Tapos bayaran mo yung 60,000, which is good for 3 months. Parang nagre-rent ka lang, 3 months, 60,000. Submit mo lang yung necessary requirements like the valid IDs at saka yung proof of income mo, you could already move in sa unit mo. So like nagbayad ka na ngayon, nag-comply ka sa requirements, pag nag-comply ka, sinabit mo, pwede ka na lumipat bukas. Pwede ka na lumabas.
Familiar, no?
Oo, yun lang yun. So, for only, total lang yan is around 80K. Kasi reservation mo is 20,000. 60,000 for the 3 months para magre-rent ka lang. Bayaran mo, comply, move in ka na. Tapos take note lang po na on the 4th month, kasi this is good for 3 months yung 60K mo. So, on the 4th month, sa bangko ka na magbabayad. Kasi within 3 months din, ipaprocess namin yung application mo with the bank.
Oh, I see. So, at least you still have the leeway at no overlapping of payments.
Yes, walang overlapping of payments kasi nga after within 3 months after niyan sa bangko ka na magbabayad, wala kang babayaran.
Okay, that's perfect. So, same as PAG-IBIG and the bank.
Yes.
So, you also have another one which is the 15 month. I don't know.
Yung
I'm
15
not so
months.
sure.
Okay, may ibang units din kami na move in right away pa din yung promo. Pero ito po is, you have to pay pa din the 60K and then yung reservation na 20K. Tapos mag-issue ka lang ng 15 PDCs. So good for 15 months na PDC. After 15 months, sa bangko ka na magma-monthly amort. So parang within 15 months, in-house ka with MyVan. Tapos on the 16th month, sa bangko ka na magma-monthly amortization.
Oh, okay. So, the first promo is 60K move in right away. And then the second one is still 60K for 3 months. And then 15 months you'll be having the PDC. And then on the 16th month, that will be the monthly amortization, either bank or PAG-IBIG?
Bank tayo.
Bank lang, okay. So, just to correct, 15 months, PDC or post-dated checks. And then on the 16th month, that will be on bank monthly amortization. Okay. So, on our background, guys, this is one of the model units of MyVan Properties. So, as you can see, it's actually fully furnished and this is actually still available. So, you can contact them as well through the Facebook, that's MyVan Properties Development Incorporated, and you also have your YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
So, it's still MyVan Properties. So, watch out for their videos. They also have the how do you call this? Yung actual video shoot of the units. So it's per unit, it's not per project. And it will be easier for you to select on which choice you want to have. And for the reservation, they also allow it online or on Facebook. So for online, that will be www.myvanproperties.com.ph. And for the Facebook, that will be MyVan Properties Development. So, Ms. Renzel, right now, do you have something that you would like to add on to our viewers?
Okay. Ano lang siya, parang just to recap lang para yung hindi nakapanood earlier. Okay? So again, kung may existing loan, pwede pa rin tayong mag-loan. So long as yung income, yung net income mo is qualified pa din dun sa ni-require na income. Another also is, again, we should really settle kung may mga canceled credit cards tayo, isa po yan sa magiging hindrance na ma-reject or ma-disapprove yung application natin. So, kailangan i-settle natin at mag-secure tayo ng Certificate of Full Payment. Another also, yung AIF or the attorney in fact, para sa special power of attorney ninyo, kailangan yung immediate family. So, pwede yung parents, siblings, or the spouse. And another also, yung pinaka-last but not the least, pag na-reject sa bank, of course, pwede pa rin tayong mag-process with PAG-IBIG. So long as yung property na in-apply natin or kinuha natin is accredited with PAG-IBIG.
So that's it, guys, and we are hoping that we are able to answer all your questions through our phone calls, emails, and private messages. And I guess that's it. So thank you once again for watching the afternoon show with Ken. And by next time, we will be having another important person of my van. And I will just tell you that later on or in the next week. So watch out, guys, and it will still be every Wednesday at 1 p.m. See you again next week. This is Ken. Goodbye.